The 1995 South Africa 2 Rand coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but once you slow down and truly look at it, the story it carries becomes far greater than its face value. This coin was born in a year when South Africa was redefining itself, standing at the edge of a new chapter after decades of struggle, division, and resistance. Every mark, every curve, and every detail on this coin connects to a moment when the country was stepping forward with cautious hope and renewed identity. Minted just 1 year after the first democratic elections, the 1995 2 Rand coin circulated during a time when change was not just political but deeply personal for millions of people. It passed through hands that were learning what freedom meant in daily life. Shopkeepers, workers, students, and families all exchanged this coin without realizing that it symbolized a nation trying to heal itself. Coins like this do not shout their importance, they whisper it through time. The metal itself reflects durability, chosen to withstand years of circulation, much like the people it served. The weight, texture, and balance of the coin give it a solid presence, reminding us that currency is more than a tool of trade. It is trust, agreement, and shared belief in a system. In 1995, that trust was still fragile, yet hopeful. This coin became part of rebuilding confidence in everyday transactions, where even buying bread carried a quiet sense of progress. Collectors today see this coin through a very different lens. What was once common is now examined for small variations, mint conditions, and historical context. Tiny details, such as sharpness of strike or subtle differences in finish, can turn an overlooked coin into a prized possession. The year 1995 adds emotional weight, making this coin more than metal. It is a timestamp of national rebirth. What truly elevates this coin is its connection to collective memory. South Africa in the mid-1990s was watched by the entire world. News headlines spoke of reconciliation, unity, and leadership that inspired global respect. While speeches were broadcast and flags were raised, this coin quietly moved through markets and pockets, grounding those grand ideals in everyday reality. It became part of normal life, and that is what makes it powerful. Many viewers are drawn to coins like this because they represent hidden value. Not hidden in gold or silver, but hidden in meaning. The 2 Rand 1995 coin teaches that value is not always immediate or obvious. Sometimes it grows as stories deepen and time passes. As years go by, fewer well-preserved examples remain, and those that do begin to stand out as survivors of history. For content creators and storytellers, this coin offers endless fascination. It invites viewers to imagine who held it first, what it bought, and where it traveled. Did it help pay for a meal, a bus ride, or a school notebook? Each possibility adds another layer to its journey. This emotional connection is what transforms a simple coin into a compelling narrative that keeps audiences watching and listening. The design elements also deserve attention. They were created during a period of transition, blending tradition with a forward-looking vision. The artistry reflects stability without arrogance, confidence without excess. These choices were intentional, reflecting the desire to present a nation that was proud yet inclusive. The coin becomes a small ambassador of those values. As interest in historical coins continues to rise, especially those tied to major global events, the 1995 2 Rand coin stands out. It belongs to a category of items that were never meant to be rare, yet become valuable because of what they represent. This paradox is what excites collectors and investors alike. The more common it once was, the more surprising its potential future value becomes. Online discussions and speculative markets have fueled curiosity around this coin. Some claim certain mint variations could become legendary among collectors. Others focus on pristine condition examples kept untouched since release. While opinions differ, one thing remains consistent: the story sells. People are not just buying a coin, they are buying a moment in history. For viewers, this narrative creates intrigue. It challenges the idea that wealth only comes from obvious sources. A coin that once sat forgotten in a drawer can suddenly become the centerpiece of a conversation about history, identity, and time. That transformation captures attention and sparks imagination. As years continue to pass, the 1995 2 Rand coin becomes further removed from its original context, increasing its mystique. New generations will not remember life before democracy in South Africa, making physical reminders like this coin even more significant. It becomes a teaching tool, a conversation starter, and a tangible link to a defining era. The true attraction of this coin lies in its quiet power. It does not rely on rarity alone, nor does it need extravagant materials. Its strength comes from authenticity. It existed when it mattered, it served its purpose, and it endured. That endurance is what turns curiosity into desire. For those who understand long-term value, this coin represents patience. It reminds viewers that history rewards those who recognize meaning early. Whether held for personal interest, storytelling, or speculation, it stands as a symbol of how everyday objects can become extraordinary. In the end, the 1995 South Africa R2 coin is proof that value is not always measured by size or shine, but by story, timing, and legacy. What began as simple change now stands at the crossroads of memory and possibility, with some daring to imagine a future valuation reaching $50 million.